Hello, hi, welcome to today's Decay, celebrating births and beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time, February 6th edition, and it's a good one. Today, 1736, Franz Xaver Messerschmitt was born. This is a really fascinating story for a artist who created such a body of work that hundreds of years later remains probably one of the most unsettling and memorable and striking collections of work that I can think of. I mean, okay, you may have like some creepy images here and there throughout like the medieval ages or whatever, of demons or like Hieronymus Bosch type stuff, whatever, but in like in South Germany in the 1760s and 70s, I think, this guy, Franz Xaver Messerschmitt, seemingly lost his mind and just started making these series of sculpted heads of people just like screaming and like in such torturous expressions that I mean it's a study on like mental illness for the artist himself. Supposedly some of this may have had something to do with trying to keep demons at bay. I don't know. I read a little bit about him, and I feel like there's got to be much more documentation out there. But like the late 1700s, mid to late 1700s, like what is going on here? How is he doing this? Apparently he spent like the last 15 years of his life or whatever just making these various sculptures that are very often versions of himself, but not only. I know he was also into the arcane, occult, and necromancy. And like all of this is reflected in his body of work. If you've not seen his creations, I really can't stress enough. Set your faces to stun, because he is really impressive. Yeah. Who else is really impressive? Mamie Van Doren, born today, 1931, and she's still around with us today. You know, some people from 50s rock and roll culture were really fans of jazz, but she was somebody who was and is a outspoken fan of wild rock and roll and juvenile delinquent movies and all this, and I'm here for it. And last but certainly not least, Nightmare Theater with Jonathan premiered today in 1958 in Virginia. There is a really great regional horror host documentary called Virginia Creepers, which he's featured in, I believe. I'm pretty sure. And that's it for the whole day. So there you go. I would say spend today really getting into Mr. Messerschmitt. All right, till tomorrow. Goodbye.